Hi and welcome back, this is Offer of Mercia coming at you with episode 13, and yes, I did say episode 13, which is true this time at least. This is episode 13, so I'm going to repeat that. This is episode 13, not episode 12, like what I said in episode 12, where I called it episode 13, because I can't count. Because my dumbass cannot count. Which is just another disappointment to my mother. And why I'm doing YouTube videos, funnily enough. So a bit of refreshments before we start in earnest. And we'll have a quick recap on what we're doing, and then we'll carry on with something that we started in probably our very first episode. We're a bit low on the vampire counts. So as you can see, we're pretty much getting rushed by what I call the Avalon stacks, the Avalon flood. Got a nice little half stack here, or what it looks like a half stack when you look at the flag, but it's just a bit over in fact. And then we got is this full stack? Yeah, it's full stack here, which is not that big a deal, as we've our own little stack parked away in Nuln, which is quite nice and handy.
There will be no respite while one foe draws breath. Our cause is just my lord.
Really. Okay, so we'll just let them come onto us. Are we going to lose Salamfair? We might lose Salamfair. Hopefully these move up onto us. Can they reach? Yeah, they can reach Nuln, that's cool. Hopefully these don't push to Nuln as well. And they attack Salamfair. So that's that. Let's actually use our main man here. See what they've got. That's a bit disappointing. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't want them to have a cannon, but 4 range units is still not bad for us. Can still outmaneuver him without that cavalry, especially considering we've got 2 general. No, we don't. We only have 1 general unit, so we have to leave good old Wenzel back here in Caragnon to hold down the fort while his handsome brother's out on campaign. Okay, so I will probably bring my count into this battle then when we get to it. But before that, I'm gonna give you a bit of backstory, more backstory on the vampire counts. From where we left off, it's been a good couple episodes now. I think it was episode, I want to say 8, that we last talked about the vampire counts in any meaningful manner, other than just cleansing the foothills of the Grey Mountains and whatnot of them. But this is the Curse of the Vampire, which takes place round minus 1063 IC to 1152 IC. And that's IC stands for Imperial Calendar. Imperial Calendar of the Empire, essentially. This basically starts 0 is when Sigmar is born, which I can't remember the exact world date of that, so it's irrelevant. But let's get underway with this then. Nagash had not been idle, and learned much about the art of necromancy and animating the dead during his time within Nagashazar, conceiving of a mad and deadly scheme that would turn the entire world into a necropolis, filled only with the unquiet dead, where no action would be performed, no deed done save when he willed it. Nagash would be the lord over all of it. It was no coincidence that the vampires came across Nagash. Through his agent Wusoran, Nagash had manipulated them from the beginning and lent them his magical aid from afar during the siege of Lamia. When Neferata learned the full extent of Wusoran's manipulation, she was furious. Even more so than after Nagash's decision to pass her over and offer his distant relative. Nagash's distant relative, man. Yes. Even more so than after Nagash's decision to pass her over and offer his distant relative, Vashhanesh, or Vashhanesh, the position as commander of his legions. Nagash crafted a ring that would allow the vampire who wore it to return from the dead time again and again. And this is the ring that the first von Carstein, Vlad von Carstein, wore during the first Vampire Wars. But through that ring, Nagash would be able to control all the vampire kind. Vashhanesh foolishly accepted the ring, and at Nagash's command, the vampires led his undead army. The first step on Nagash's road to utter dominion was to the elimination of his former homeland, Nehekhara, for he wished to fulfill the bitter vengeance he vowed upon the Priest Kings for what they had done unto him in the distant past. At his command, the vampires led his legions to war on ships made of fused bone. The undead horde made its way from the Sour Sea down what future generations will call the Straits of Nagash, and finally into the bitter sea of Nehekhara's shores. The undead legions made landfall within the ruined ports of Lamia and surged towards the Priest King's domain, the exiled vampires spearheading this assault. However, Nagash had seriously underestimated his former countrymen. In the time of his absence, the lands of the Great Vitai River had become a mighty empire ruled by a single priest king, known by his people as Al-Khadizar, the Conqueror. Al-Khadizar was the greatest general of his age, and his empire was at the zenith of its power. When the undead came, they found themselves opposed by a massive, unified, and highly marshalled grand army consisting of warriors, legions of chariots, and hordes of cavalry. Moreover, the enchanters of the great kingdom had made progress in the arts of the magic, particularly in the creation of animated war constructs. No easy victory was possible against them. Although at first the vampires were eager to serve as Nagash's lieutenants, to exact revenge on Al-Khadizar and regain Lamia, it became apparent that their survival was irrelevant to Nagash. He hurled them carelessly against the enemy as he would his mindless undead troops, and he cared not for rebuilding Lamia. Instead, he sought to destroy all of Nehekhara. Bound by the power of the ring Vashhanesh wore, they were unable to disobey Nagash, or even his second-in-command, Arkhan the Black. The ensuing wars stained the sands of Nehekhara red for many years. The vampires were mighty sorcerers and fell warriors, and they were determined to reclaim their kingdom. Wherever they appeared, terror and dread came upon the enemy, and yet the vampires, for all their claims of power and immortality, could still be cast down to the cold furrow of death. The war raged for a decade. At first the legions of the undead had the upper hand. Then the armies of Al-Khadizar struck back with displays of tactical genius. Vashhanesh concocted an ingenious solution to the problem of Nagash's enslavement. Suspecting the control Nagash relied on a vampire wearing the ring and believing the great necromancer's assurances that it would return him from the grave, Vashhanesh allowed Al-Khadizar to cut him down at the height of a battle. The vampires were freed from their control, and only Washoran remained. The others scattered and returned to the fortress of Nagashizar. So great was Nagash's rage that he cursed his vampiric captains, making all those who bear their blood unable to bear the rays of the sun. Ever afterwards they would know constant pain from their unforgiving master, as their howling cries would carry the knowledge of their misery to all men. Washoran stayed by Nagash's side, whilst he cursed and ranted at the fickleness of vampires. The remaining vampires fled Nagashizar by night, dispersing in all directions to confuse pursuers. Even after Nagash's death at the hands of Al-Qadisar, the vampires bore his curse. Thus, the first vampires disappeared across the world, founding their own bloodthirsty dynasties that would endure and grow through the centuries, terrorizing the living to the present day. And that's where we'll leave it for now. The next story, which will be next episode, is a fairly short one, so we might include another one after that, is the Vampire Wars, the reign of the Von Carsteins. But let's get down to business, which starts with a simple end turn. Bing. Oh, nice.
Is there something I can do for you?
And that's why you always tell them to go somewhere.
Accept this.
Because they'll do it.
Farewell.
And you, even if you do forget. Lovely tea. Back on tea. Oh, someone's just attacked me. I bet that's the Avalanders attacking me at Nuln. Although I do wish it would have jumped to that.
Your orders, sire.
Who do we have left?
Without question, sire.
Who's that? Crom the Exalted?
Yes, sire.
Interesting.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Do I even have anyone
Tomorrow's
left to
journey planned out, sire.
contact? Maybe...
Tomorrow's
Maybe
journey
Brasoria.
planned out, sire.
Oh. Didn't even attack me. Interesting.
I've only got 2 hands.
Sure. Ooh. Ooh. Guess I'm rebuilding there. Who's this? Lothar Arnold de Bar. Where's Lothar Engel then? Where's my
The Empire will not fall without a fight.
merchant?
Honor Sigmar and the Empire.
At your service.
I yearn
Who has
to
more to
kill
gain?
the Emperor's foes.
Maybe him.
For Sigmar!
Half
For the
stack, but
Empire!
looks like it's quite weak. So we might be able to just wipe both of them, hopefully. I need to sell it out either way, because I need to take Wusterberg back and deal with this
Don't
army as
bother
well.
someone else. For the Empire!
I should have looked at that, in fact. I wanted to have a look.
Mighty Sigmar looks upon us all. The wrath of
Deal with.
Sigmar.
Yes. Good lad. Good lad. Purge the unclean.
I follow the will of Sigmar.
Burn the heretic.
Foolish slave thing.
Fucking rats.
Foolish slave
Ooh,
thing.
Storm vermin. Interesting. Maybe I need another spy. Maybe I need another spy. Let's get another spy.
Victory is assured.
Who do I leave behind?
Defeat is
Not them.
impossible.
I could leave them, but no. You. And who was the other one? 26.
Soon everything will come to pass as I desire.
Okay. That's what I
Approach
did.
to open negotiations.
You've been hanging about a bit, hasn't it? Do you want to have talks? Fact.
Sire.
I bet he's just going to stand there for about 20
Tomorrow's
times.
journey planned out, sire.
Just keep him chatting.
No battle is ever fought in. We shall rout the scum from the field.
I want to isolate this dude.
I must change my position. There will be no respite while one foe
definitely
draws
isolate
breath.
this one easily enough.
The gods have granted this day to earn our glory.
Big count.
I will
Serious.
lead my men to
Told
victory.
Scarface is going to be attacking all
We
this
shall
battle.
rout the scum from the field. Go bother someone else.
But
we shall make our stand. There is bloody work to be done this day.
Yes.
I will ask for
Very
no
nice.
quarter and will offer none.
Love it. Okay. 36. 16. Okay, so it's just these two. Really, that are going to be an issue. I've got 2 as well. 2 cavalry units. I've got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 4, 5, 6. So I've got 8 range units. I should be able to butter them up quite nicely before they get into combat with me. Or even if they do get into combat with me. Let's give it a quick save, and I forgot to do my LP save, which is brilliant. And let's do that now. I forgot to do a backup save, I mean. Again. Huh. Okay. Maybe just a little bit of glitch where the balance of power wasn't paying attention to itself. Let's go.
Death will follow me.
Lovely. Oh, nice. There we go. Just wait now. It's a bit of a cheat, but whatever. Yeah.
Units, await my command.
Get over there. Right, so these are the only ones that really need to be across the front.
Units, march!
Keep your distance.
Crossbows. Damn it.
Archers, advance.
Should I make my line very long? That is the question.
Gruppe! Units, keep your distance!
Yeah, let's do it. I don't like the thickness of that line. Either way, move them to the mic. But I should really organise these outside combat, but it don't really matter, does it? You over there, told General. You over there. You'll be moving up. You'll be moving up. So just walk around there, and let's get these stretched. That looks like 3 deep. 3 to 4 deep. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have these 2 then. Pull my archers out of the way. So just can't get my troops filling enough. Yeah, that's better. Pull them there. Light cavalry.
General's bodyguard!
To battle. Pull them around the side here. Pull these around the side here.
General's bodyguard!
Move you up. Move my other general up as well. Have a nice little skirmish and battle with these guys for a bit. It's not going to charge me. They might get rinsed before they get a chance to, at least. Dude, hang on. What's happening? Why are you running? Okay. This fails me sometimes. I don't know why. They're nowhere near close enough. Get back in line. Deal with it myself then. Which they don't want to, if that's how they want to play it. Just general. Come on. Ooh. What are they doing? Choose some swordsman. Put a bit of fire. Exploding on. Pull back. Nice. Nice charge there. Come on, get an explosion off. Come on. Okay, well. Either way, pull these two back to here. Because I don't want them getting charged now. Pull my archers behind my lines as well. Ooh. Chicken shit's sprinting off, aren't they now? Dent. Dent hold the line. Okay. Right then, let's pull these back into my front line. They're not gonna change you up to be exploding. I've got my hands on wrong keys. Gets killed a lot that if you do that in Apex. Can't see my line. Pull you back up there. Tanking you. Obviously you start walking. What's happening? Yeah, keep finishing them. Is that the general unit? No, the general unit's one of the cavalry units. They're not running. Okay. Move. Oh, continue them. Oh, bloody hell, put them back in position now. And obviously, start walking. Let's get these guys doing cleanup, in fact. Let's get these guys doing cleanup, in fact. That also means you stop firing, you'll decimate my troops. If they mark my cannon firing, that'll be horrible. Just move these over here. Move them over there as well. Start popping specials for what reason? For whatever reason. Oh, nice, simple battle. How many do we lose? Oh, only a single percent. That's nice. So probably about 10, 12. Yeah. How many moves? Probably a few. You're gonna reach these. Should reach them. At once. Speed up impact. I'm going to finish that. Okay. Over them. Maybe I should just turn you off that. There we go. That's all uncleaned. Nicely done. 25. I was going to say 20 for my next one. My next poor guess. Troops lost, only 15, 14. Oh, there must be recoveries then. Recovered. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 12. I don't think that adds up to 14, but sure. Whatever. Lovely. Pay me my money. Damn it.
Praise Sigma! Victory
Now
is
I'm
yours!
in range to attack this from.
Victory.
Who
Ulrich's
is it?
breath, leave us
This is
alone!
nasty. I don't like it. Counter Saber's got a Rat Slayer helm. Seal of Destruction. He's feeling more loyalty. Why? Why is he feeling loyalty? He's the dude. He's the man. Should people be feeling loyalty to him? Can you general like leave your faction if they bribe him enough for the money? That'd be a bit freaking scary, wouldn't it?
For
Runs
Sigma!
off with bloody
The
rim
Empire
fight.
will prevail!
I am the blade of the gods!
Obviously, they're having their own troubles with the Chaos factions.
No battle is ever fought in vain, for all life is merely death postponed.
Let's get out safe. And
I've only got 2 hands!
Kragsberg. Meh. I don't really like this. This battle's going to be a pain. It's in forest as well, which is
The enemy will pay in
going to make it even
blood!
more a pain. They've got great cannons as well. But here we go.
For the Empire and honor!
One after over. Lovely. Nasty place to fight this.
Units, await my command.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All in forest. All in the forest. Oh no. Dear me.
Gunners, gunners! Archers, archers! Light cavalry!
Group them, so they're all in that order. Near me. Dear me.
Gruppe!
Can't even see my troops. Pull these back.
Units, march!
This is a bit aerial.
I bring you
Although
death!
probably a
Onward!
bit better. So not firing at a tree. Probably still fire at a tree. Dumb folks.
Onward!
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they do. But let's get my clear line of sight. Range units across the front.
Units, march!
Pull these back.
Units, march!
Let's have these split on either side of my cannon.
Archers, advance!
Just so I'm not getting blasted in fucking face.
Full out!
So that'd be upsetting.
Light cavalry!
You push up.
Advance! Light cavalry!
And you push up.
Advance!
General's
You.
bodyguard!
Out wide.
Bodyguard!
You. Out wide. Standard setup. I think we're going to be used to this by now.
Finish!
Shit up.
Archers! Crossbows!
Stretch these a bit more. Ooh, nice. 2 lines, I like it. Straight across the front.
Light cavalry!
Move them up, 'cause I want to get them in position as quick as possible.
Move out!
Let's do as much damage as I can before they engage me. Alright then.
Spearmen!
Gruppe! Units, march!
Fact.
Archers! Advance!
I'm going to have to push these back even further.
March!
And then have my melee line
Units,
really close up. Actually, I can't. I'm going to have to stretch these myself. Where is the line ending? There. Bing. How does that look from my cannon's view? Just make sure they got. They've not got a clear line of sight anywhere, have they? Wish they could just blow trees up. That's probably not as good as it's gonna get. Maybe. Either way. I don't like forest battles. I really don't like forest battles.
Light cavalry.
You straight up. I can't even see my line. Back there. Straight up. Move my general up to the top of the hill. Fire. Crossbowman. Are they just gonna wait? Actually, I need to sprint. I need to sprint hard. So I need to take that cannon. I completely forgot. I completely forgot. God damn. I'm gonna take some hits here. Truly take some hits. Oh, he's firing at the cannon. I don't really like that, but whatever. General Sally. Nice. What's this? Kriegsberg's trying to push me. Nope. Pull out that way, because whatever. They're doing some weird shit. Pull out that way, because they're doing some weird shit. Move. Letting me capture that guy. Boom. Who's this? Longbow. There's good for him. Right, I'm gonna. It don't really matter, but pull them out a bit further. Pull them out. I need to keep an eye out how close these guys are to my line. Can't. You need to move back. You need to move back. Let's just pause it. I mean, it's there for a reason. Anybody else down the line? No. Push these onto the top of the hill. Push these. Yeah, push these onto the top of the hill as well. Boom. Right then, unfreeze. They probably still get caught because that's what they do. They're gonna get caught. Up, up. Run.
Double time.
Run. Yeah. Close one. Man. I can't see a troop. Use my map. Okay, what is that? It's from Kriegsberg guards. Use them. Okay. Get some charging. Interesting. Kind of heavy on my right flank. Centre right, either. Who's charging? Right, then. Use this special. Maybe he's charging. Crossbowman. I need to take. They're running. Why are they running? Whatever. Either way. They're just running about them like fucking bitches. Who's that? On Craigs. Blocking my troops, so circle that bit, please. Right, you. You're coming round. Is anyone coming? I need to ignore them for the time being. Oh, they're running. Get back in line. Fact. Why is he charging me with his battle line? Fair enough. They're doing some like real weird stuff. This AI at least. In fact, what am I doing? Charge them halberdiers. Where is he? You move to move over there. You're gonna get charged. I really want to charge into these, but who are you firing at? Not really sure. Spin around, please. Take that cannon. Let's have you charge into them. Come back here. What are you doing? You're not involved at all. But where's my battle line? Oh man, I hate this. I hate forest battles. You're getting chased, I guess. No, you're not. Okay. Move them up. So, some weirdos. Oh, they're getting charged by Von Craigs. Of course they are. Don't die. Run. Okay. Clean up some stuff there. I have to keep cleaning them up. Man, I hate forest battles. It's so hard to keep iron with troops and everything. That scared me. That really scared me. I thought I'd blown up my own general. Still a possibility, yeah. Could charge them handgunners, kind of. Which is what I'm gonna do now. Continue. Who is the furthest away? Fact. Actually, you charge them ones. And you charge them ones. Charge them. Are these faked? Yeah. Stop. Don't want my infantry charging them because they'll get blown up by my. Let's turn them off that. They'll get blown up by various other units. Percentage they'll lose. 12% is not too bad in fact, but I can't really see much of what was going on, so it's kind of intuitive. It was kind of guesswork at times. Just trying to keep my cavalry from getting surrounded by their mass spearmen. Which probably helped. The fact that they decided that they wanted to chase after my various everything, I guess, is probably the way to say it. To keep you firing, in fact, whatever. Just chasing all my different cavalry units with various spearmen, so that probably helped with dispersing their main threat, which was their front line, their battle line. They should have tried to overwhelm and outnumber my battle line realistically. Tried to get in as close as they can, so they were out of range of my ranged units, and especially my cannon. That would have been probably the best route for them to take. Who are you going for? I'm not entirely sure. Speed this up a tad. Oh, he's not anyone now? Chase them. You're not chasing anyone. For them. You're not going for anyone. Someone there. It's forest. It's quite thick. With 2 C's. Quick back crack. Quick neck crack. These aren't doing anything. Can change out for them. What are you doing now? Who are you chasing? I can't see who these guys are chasing at all. Where is the unit? Just like in right fucking middle. Flying out loud. Give him a helping hand. If you're not going to do your job. Can't get with it. That should be all of them, I think. Let's zoom out. Yeah, that's all of them. If they hurry up. They're done. Can you hurry up? It's 5. They're gone. 2. They're gone. Nice. Heroic. 210. Oh, it says I only lost 7%. For 210 is quite a lot for 7%. Who got? No, Pistola's got 1. And Empire Archers got 1 chevron each. Who's the killer? Who's the main killer? My general, Eusebius got quite a few with 108. Handgunners 118. But didn't get a chevron. That's impressive. Here's the crossbowmen, 123. Archers, 132. Racking up them kills from behind my initial battle line. Nice. Very good. Bit of a stressful battle, not being able to see. Ooh, ooh. If they say yes. Oh well. Which means they don't get it. They don't get any troops back.
Sigmar! Victory is yours!
Give him a bit of respite.
We shall rout the scum from the field. There will be no retreat, only glory or death.
That is where we'll leave it for next turn. This has been episode 13. Yes, 13. Begins with a 1, ends with a 3. I am Offer of Mercia, and this has been my Wisdom campaign, beginning of the end times. Call of Warhammer, beginning of the end times. Thank you for joining me. Signing off.